To draw straighter lines, it's advised that you draw from the shoulder. But why is this? To better understand, let's look at the human arm. If movement pivots on the wrist, you can see how small of an arc is created. This means that if you're attempting to draw a straight line from the wrist, your fingers need to work extra hard to make up for your wrist's natural arc. Drawing from the elbow gets you a wider arc, so your wrist and fingers don't have to do so much to make up for your elbow's natural arc. Drawing from the shoulder, then, lets you take advantage of your arm's widest natural arc. At this point, you can practically lock your elbow, wrist, and fingers in place and still get a relatively straight line. Drawing from the shoulder might not come naturally at first, especially for those who like to lean over our drawing and work very small. We may be used to resting on our elbow, which limits our movement to that particular arc. But when drawing for design, we like to draw larger on the page, and our lines need to be both straight and quick. You may want to try standing up over your work, so it's easier to draw from your shoulder. This may sound like a back-in-my-day exaggeration, but I kid you not, my junior year we didn't even have chairs, so we had no choice but to stand over our work. Now that you understand how and why we draw from the shoulder, here are some exercises to train your arm muscles. Draw 2 points, then connect them with a line. Continue. Draw 2 points, and connect them with a line. Now there's more than one way to draw a straight line between 2 points, something that will become more clear as you learn more about architectural drawing styles, but there are definitely some wrong ways to draw a straight line. Many of us may be used to drawing lines using a jerky, sketchy method. We call this chicken scratch, or we say that the lines are hairy. It's easy to default to this method. Drawing a single line can be intimidating, and this way it feels like we're building up the courage to connect the dots. But don't do this. It makes your drawings appear messy and labored, and, more importantly, it takes way too long. Instead, we suggest you ghost your lines in first. This means that you run your pen over the paper a couple of times to feel out the line before you lay it down. Doing so not only increases your accuracy for each line, but it also helps you build confidence and coordination over time. So continue practicing straight lines by drawing 2 dots, ghosting a line, then laying it down in one swift motion. Don't worry about starting or stopping exactly on the points. It's more important that you practice straight lines. Something else to keep in mind is the way our brains trick us into thinking a line is straight, when in reality, the arc of our arm is still noticeable. This will be especially noticeable if we're sitting down as we draw. To check for this, draw a straight line, then rotate your paper to check it. You may be surprised at how much an arc is still noticeable in your lines. Continuing to check your lines in this manner will help you train your eyes so they no longer deceive you, as well as hone your coordination. The final exercise I'll show you is to draw 3 dots, then try to draw a smooth curve connecting them. This is a great way to hone your coordination. No matter how long you've been drawing, it's never a bad idea to warm up using some of these exercises before you start drawing. Consider revisiting these exercises regularly. I hope you found these tips helpful. Thank you for watching.